Hi there. Welcome back to OwlDragon Adventures. I'm Scott Kegler.
And I'm Rob MacPherson.
And here today we're going to go over our 12 days of stocking stuffers for OwlDragon Adventures, our recommendations on things to give that gamer in your life or things to ask for your stocking from your loved ones. And we're just going to go through this list. We have 12 fun picks, and hopefully there's something for you. Our first recommendation is from Wizards of the Coast, is their new dice set that goes along with their campaign Well Beyond the Witchlight. Newer campaign came out in September. Fun orange and purple dice set here, and has some fun components that come along with the dice as well, which really make it a fun addition to someone that might be running this campaign or might be getting this campaign as a Christmas present as well.
Next one on our list is going to be Echoes from Ravensburger. The first one in the series is going to be The Dancer. It's a new card game from Ravensburger that is going to be using an app to have audio cues. I've got this one on order right now. I can't wait to dive in and play it, but it's getting really good early previews from it. It just came out. Should be pretty easy to find. Ravensburger is usually really good about getting their production out there, but it's just a single deck of cards, and Ravensburger has been doing a great job this year with their game, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. Really unique set.
Yeah, I like the new app games. Very excited. Next recommendation on the list is actually kind of a broad one. It's really enjoy the Tiny Epic series from Gamelin Games. So they have basically anything that for your individual gamer. There is a theme for every setting with a different type of style of game as well. My personal recommendation would be starting with is Tiny Epic Galaxies, a nice space theme, action planning, action following type game.
Yep. So they also have the Tiny Epic Kingdoms, which is the one that I'm really interested to play. That's more of a dungeon delving one. So that one is a lot more fun.
A lot of variety there. So Tiny Epic Games by Gamelin Games.
Next on the list is pretty much anything by Button Shy Games. They're the ones that kind of invented the idea of the wallet games, where everything fits just right into a little wallet and you can bring it with you. Some of them require tables, some of them don't. Really, really small form factor. Pretty easy to find. They're great at getting the publisher copies out there. But yeah, solid publisher out there.
Good starting recommendation I would have. You can get a copy of Skulls of Sedlak. Great 2 to 3 player game. Next recommendation on our list is Palm Island. This is a great 1 to 2 player game, but really great 1 player game. I recommend getting the plastic card edition. Fit perfectly in the stocking and is a great way to spend some time playing a game and get you off of your cell phone playing like Candy Crush. It fits right in the palm of your hand, and it's just a little bit more engaging.
Next up by Asmodee Games is One Deck Dungeon. So we've got the base game of One Deck Dungeon, and it also has the expansions out there now. They're great small form factor boxes. You just play from a deck of cards, you play it out, you've got more dice than you know what to do with to roll in it. A lot of fun for your dice goblins on your Christmas shopping list. Solid dungeon delver from Asmodee, so one of my favorites.
Next recommendation is a wonderful start for that solo gamer, somebody getting into the hobby, is Friday, published by Rio Grande Games, designed by Friedman Freeze. It is really fun, great way to get them into the hobby and trying out a deck building game if they like those as well. So that's Friday.
Next one up is Mini Rogue by Nuts Expert Game. That one is very similar to One Deck Dungeon in the sense that it is a deck-based dungeon delver, but it relies less on throwing 5 million dice and more on the tactics of it. Just picked this one up recently. It's a little more tactical in that sense, but it's a lot of fun game. And again, small form factor. Should be pretty easy to get now. I know it was a little hard to find when it first came out, but it's a little easier to get your hands on nowadays.
Our next recommendation is Hanabi. This is a game that's been around for a while. Great kind of small group party game, cooperative game that requires players to really figure out when they can communicate and how much information they can communicate. Your cards are all played with facing the other player, so you don't know what you have in your hand, so it's kind of a fun game to figure out how to teach people what card to play and when.
It's the game where I learned that Scott will, in fact, push your luck when it comes to explosives.
Absolutely. So it's a lot of fun if you fireworks theme in the game, which is what Hanabi means, is fireworks. So a lot of fun, perfect small game to fit right into a stocking.
Up next is Hive by Gen 42. This one's kind of been a classic on the table for a few years now. Yeah. It kind of hits a lot of people's list. Doesn't require a board. It's just you're laying these hexagonal tiles down, bug themed, jumping over players,
Chess
kind of
adjacent.
area control, chess adjacent. Really fun little game. I think I learned it in about a minute and a half, which is one of its great selling points. Very small form factor. In fact, once you take it out of the box, it's just a bag of tokens that you get. Solid game.
And next recommendation is Brave Rats. This is by Blue Orange. Now, this game is on sale a lot. I see it online. It's don't let the small price point make you think it's a bad game. I think it's a great game. It's a very brief game. This is a wonderful stocking stuffer. Comes in a metal tin. 2-player game. Plays very fast. This is an excellent game to have with you, I think, for a convention while you're waiting in line because you don't know how much time you're going to have.
Right.
You can play this game very fast. Like, I think a game takes 5 to 7 minutes, if that. Wonderful, fun little game. I love the rat theme. Very silly, perfect stocking stuffer. I think either directly to their site or I would check out like any website that you prefer for shopping for board games. It's on sale everywhere right now.
And the last game on our 12 stocking stuffers for Christmas is going to be Draconic Dice by Playroom Entertainment. It's a new one that just came out. In fact, my copy is still en route, but I recommend this one because it's literally just a pile of dice. That's it. Depending on how you roll, they either go to your opponents or they go into a pile or they get out of the game. Very simple, straightforward. I'm looking forward to the chaos involved in it. But if you got somebody who just loves rolling dice, that's literally all this game is. Looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to play it.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun little take on like the zombie dice type of game or just like lots of fun. So that was our 12 stocking stuffers from OwlDragons Games, our recommendations for the holidays. And with that, happy holidays and good luck with all of your tabletop adventures.
And thank you for joining us on ours.